Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to repair your cracked center console armrest lid on your third gen Dodge truck. So I just bought mine, and obviously, you know, this has a crack on it. Mine's a 2005 truck. Basically, any truck that I saw online had this wrong with it, and I guess this one's been messed up for a while because like they started to mess up the fabric underneath it and stuff. So we're gonna put this new cover on here. So this is an aftermarket cover. I actually got this on, I think, Amazon. I'm gonna link this in the description. It seems like it's pretty well made. It came in a small package, so I don't know if it'll come out on camera, but there's some perforations here and here. But when you stretch that, they kind of go away. If you look closely, they go away where I had it stretched the most. So I'm confident that's going to look fine once we get to work on that. I have a 2005 truck, like I said, so they might be a little bit different from year to year. But basically, to get the lid off, it's really easy. There's just 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips screws that just come out. They're not really on there that strong or tight or anything. They come off really easy. So I'm going to kind of move some of this stuff out of the way, at least for now. And I'm going to show you guys how to get this apart. So I already took mine kind of apart, so mine's loose. But there's just some clips that hold this in here. So what you're going to do is, let's see. All right, yeah, they come back in pretty easily. So what you're going to do is you want to just kind of get your fingers under there best you can and just lift up. Kind of be gentle with it because, again, this is plastic, and it's Chrysler plastic, and it's also, what, 15, 20-year-old Chrysler plastic. So be careful. Looks like one of mine, actually. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it came off real easy. And then there's this other padding. Mine's in good shape, but this wouldn't really be that hard to replace either if you guys wanted to. But anyway, yeah, here, that's the underside. We're going to actually move that far away because we're going to not really need that for a little bit. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to go to work here. Some of the reviews on this said that this is a pretty tight fabric, so I'm not entirely sure that adding this is going to work, but I want to try to make mine a little more comfortable. But honestly, stepping back a sec, part of why this is so uncomfortable is because this is like obviously a fake leather, and this is probably also a fake leather, to tell you the truth, but this is a way softer compound, or maybe it's just newer, who knows. But this is like a really tough compound despite the foam underneath it being like reasonably comfortable. So obviously you don't want your arm to sink into it that much, but what I did was I got like a softer foam that's going to go on top of this. And I can actually link this too. I'm pretty sure I got that off Amazon. Alright, so we got our old fabric off, as you can probably see. And we got all the staples out. So this is the stock foam. And looks like we lost a tab in doing that. Whatever. 2 tabs, I think. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, this is the stock foam. You can see it's clearly disgusting. So some of you guys watching this might want to just, I don't know, buy a new one. I'm gonna try to put this on top of it. But like I said with some of the reviews, it seemed that the fabric was too tight to make something like this work. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. So what you're going to do is kind of work, I guess we don't need that anymore, right? You're going to kind of work upside down here. So we're going to put this first, and we're going to tuck it out kind of like that because we want everything to wrap around this the best that we can. Remember, this is the front here, so we're going to put it like, I'm just looking at the fabric. Don't worry if when you cut your fabric, if it's a little rough around the edges like mine. the tension of the fabric will hold it in place. So not really anything that you have to worry about. Oh wow, yeah, they weren't kidding, guys. This is really tight. Like, if you guys saw these clips here, so how these work is they kind of go along the front here, and they work in addition to the staples that you're going to put in. And basically, the job of this piece is to kind of just help keep it in the channel. That way it doesn't fall out and look bad. So I'm going to start tucking this in from the back, and I'm going to work from the front and see if that kind of helps. All right, guys, so it took me quite a while to kind of get this to fit right. I ended up cutting some of this piece off. This was supposed to be more for the back, but you kind of want more padding in the front anyway. So I can already kind of notice a difference. This one's going to be way softer here, and this is obviously, you know, where you put your arm if you're driving it. So I think this is going to turn out pretty good. It's still a little bit loose on the edges here. So I'm either going to take this apart again after the fabric kind of stretches a little bit and gets used to where it is. There's a chance that after just kind of breaking in for a couple weeks, this kind of just loosens up because, like I told you guys, this was folded up and shipped to me in this like little envelope. So we're gonna kind of just let that ride for now. It looks pretty good on the front too. Like, honestly, I mean, you know, just kind of stating the obvious here, it looked way better than it did before I touched it. So there's that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just pull it real tight, and then we're gonna give it a nice, nice little thing. So let's, okay, there we go. Pull that tight and. Wow, the back of this looks way more taut now that we got a couple more staples in it. I'm actually pretty content with the way that looks, and it's going to be even softer than it was before, which I'm really looking forward to. All right, I'm going to go put this on the truck. Hopefully I gave a good enough instructions so you guys can kind of do this on your own truck. None of you should be riding around in trucks that don't have this fix, because even with wrestling with this fabric, this probably took me like about 45 minutes. So yeah, give it a shot, and thanks for watching.